It's the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 10th of January. This is James Spann. A cold rain falling across much of the state on top of a snow cover. We're above freezing, but tonight we go below freezing, and there could be some slush turning to ice late tonight. So let's go right to the radar. And we are live this afternoon at 2:54. And again, just a big mass of rain, mainly along and south of Interstate 59. A little light rain behind that, but you can see the rain will be ending from northwest to southeast over the next several hours, and will be dry for a while. Much of the state dry through the end of next week, although Mobile and Baldwin counties might see some light rain early in the week. There's the big trough to the west that brought the wintry weather to the state today, and there's the visible satellite view. All of Alabama socked in with clouds. Here's the radar composite, and again, the most widespread rain along and south of Interstate 59. So these numbers are critical at this juncture. You can see that most spots are in the mid-30s. The exception is Aniana. They've got 32, but Gadsden just above freezing at 33. Birmingham at 35, Tuscaloosa 36. Huntsville above freezing. They've got 35. Montgomery at 37, then mid-40s down in South Alabama for Mobile and Dothan. But again, temperatures over North Alabama should dip below freezing late tonight, and the roads are pretty much just wet now with some slush, but that could refreeze in spots, so be aware of that. The winter storm warning will expire this evening for North Alabama. The counties in pink, that will expire, I think, at 4 or 5 o'clock. And again, the big winter storm will be winding down even to the east overnight tonight. Obviously, no thunderstorms today, no thunderstorms tomorrow. Now, on day 3, there could be some thunder near the Louisiana coast with a feature in the Gulf of Mexico, and that might bring some rain to the Gulf Coast Sunday night or Monday, but just rain there. So this is the expected precipitation for the next 7 days, and really the bulk of this was today. After today, will be dry for a while. So let's break it down day by day. Model fans, the GFS, the 12Z run. This is valid tomorrow afternoon at 3. The big trough is lifting away, and we are dry. Clouds will probably linger much of the day, but let's look at the temperatures early tomorrow morning. This is coming off the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. And you can see upper 20s and low 30s over the northern half of the state. Not a really hard freeze, but still a little below freezing, which means the slushy, wet roads could be icy in spots tomorrow morning. And, of course, we have no way of knowing exactly where the most ice will be or what roads will be impacted to some great degree. Go to the Alabama Department of Transportation website, algotraffic.com, and you can see the current road conditions there. So Sunday will be clear. The morning will be cold. A lot of places will be in the teens over North Alabama, but the high Sunday will be in the 40s. Now, tomorrow will be in the upper 30s, and then Sunday back in the 40s with sunshine at full force. And again, Monday, the little feature in the Gulf could bring some rain to South Alabama, south of a line from near Grove Hill to Greenville to Eufaula. Nothing especially heavy. And then on Tuesday, the state is dry. We notice a clipper north of the state. That could bring some light snow to Kentucky and points north. And then Wednesday, a reinforcing surge of cold air drops in here. And highs will be only in the low 40s for North Alabama, mid to upper 40s for the south, and lows way below freezing. Again, all week it's going to stay pretty cold. This is Thursday, and a week from today, this is Friday the 17th, a zonal flow. And again, we are dry. Lows in the 20s, highs in the 40s. So let's go out 10 days. Could we have another wintry weather precipitation situation and more very cold air? Well, this is Monday the 20th, and that's a pretty cold look for North America. And the GFS depicting a 1,045 millibar high, very cold air over North Dakota, feeding in here with a band of snow coming in here. Now, this is 10 days out. All right, we all know this could change. But the Europeans on board as well. In fact, let me think I can quickly pop up the European run, which I did pull up here. Slightly disorganized today. It's been a very hectic day, as you might imagine. So, yeah, there we go. There's the Euro, and this is at the exact same time. So this is 10 days out, and the European shows very cold air coming in with some snow north and west of the state with rain here. And again, the pattern looks pretty cold over the latter half of January. So here's a look at the QPF, the expected rain for Birmingham over the next 15 days between now and the 25th. Numbers are pretty high. The mean is up there about 3 inches. Of course, the question is, could it be wintry precipitation at some point? Here's a look at the numbers for the next 10 days. This is coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. This is for Birmingham. Your number could vary. 38 tomorrow, 45 Sunday, Monday, then low 40s Tuesday and Wednesday, and then a heat wave. We could reach 56 on Saturday, the 18th. But then the numbers start to come back down again, and again, we're seeing evidence of another cold shot about 10 to 15 days out. In fact, look at the latest 8 to 14-day guidance just in. This is for the 18th through the 24th. The country solidly blue, and you can see the entry point of that very cold air, and we'll probably feel that later this month. So if you're looking for above average temperatures, I just don't think that's going to happen this month. The pattern looks awfully cold. So interesting to watch everything unfold today. Pretty much as forecast. I think the snow overperformed. Instead of a lot of freezing rain and sleet, we wound up with a pretty decent snow cover. This is some drone video coming from the Birmingham Metro. We've had good snow from Shelby, Jefferson County, the Birmingham Metro, over to Anniston, north into the Tennessee Valley. And we've seen some folks measuring 3 inches or more. This is downtown Birmingham. And, of course, these drone shots were taken earlier today. We now have the rain falling, so the roads have basically turned to slush. And as always, on snow days, you have the usual assortment of characters. How about the polar plunge on a snow day? Ouch! That's ice water. I've never quite understood that those dogs are probably thinking, what's up with these people? But typically those that make the polar plunge, they tend to run quickly back into the house. And we had all kind of sledding going on today. And, of course, in Alabama, you just take whatever you got. That looks like a jet sled. I think this was taken in Chelsea. But again, it was enough for most people have had power. And I will say that it's windy. The gradient winds have increased this afternoon. Not related to storms, of course, but gradient winds. And accordingly, we've got some power outages because of the snow that's on tree limbs. They can break off, get on power lines. So I know that some of you have no power. I've not looked at the latest numbers, but the winds are gradient winds. And those will probably persist into tonight and tomorrow. Now, the one good thing about the wind is the fact that it will help to get some of the water off the roadways. Not all of it, but maybe some of it. But again, the winds will stay pretty gusty right on through tomorrow. So that's it for the afternoon update. If you're new here, and many of you are, welcome. We do these every day, twice a day in the morning. We're live at about 5:30, 5:45 in the afternoon. We're live about 2:45 or 3 o'clock. And I simulcast these on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. We have supplementary notes on the blog, alabamawx.com. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, right across the hall in Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous weekend, and God bless.